Okay, guys, I want to make a video on how to start your lawn care business in 2021. Whether it be your main job, because I know a lot of people lost their jobs, during this pandemic. So whether it be your main job or you're treating it as a side hustle or way to make extra income, I'm going to tell you the easiest way how to do it. So this is going to be my 5th season. So I've done lawn care for 4 seasons now. The way I started was very cheap. It cost me nothing, essentially. What I did, again, starting off, I wasn't in the loop with Vistaprint and making door hangers and business cards. So what I did was I went on Microsoft Word on my home printer. I made a flyer with my name, my number, and some services and free estimates. And then I went door to door to a lot of neighborhoods. I handed out about 200 flyers. I got 2 phone calls off of those flyers. And you can walk neighborhoods and hang flyers. Especially if you get a buddy to help you out, it can really help save that time. So I got 2 phone calls, and then from there, my business spread through word of mouth. Word of mouth is going to be your best friend when you try to grow a business from nothing, from the ground up. Especially in this lawn care game. But one thing that I will tell you is you gotta keep the customer how you found them. And I'm talking about price. So say if you went into this new customer, you agreed on, for example, depending on the size of the yard, 20 bucks. 20 bucks, I'll cut your grass. I'll be here every week. If you need to skip a week, just let me know. It's fine. Ahead of time. Let me know ahead of time. And say later on that season or next season, you say, okay, 25. That extra 5 bucks, you'd be surprised how many people would shut you down. You thought that you had a great relationship, and in your brain, it's only 5 bucks. You know that. You'd be surprised how many people would no longer use your services and just go to the next guy. So keeping that in mind, knowing your worth going into this, hey, for this size yard, it's going to be X amount of dollars, whether that be 20, 25, 30, and also starting out, okay, because as you grow, the amount of services that you offer that you essentially will have time for decreases. It gets smaller because the more customers you have and build, the more precious your time is. So, say, okay, for example, in my area, some leaves are still down. So if a customer wanted their leaves cleaned up, the chances of you having the extra time to go out there and rake every leaf in the yard up, is pretty small. That's why mulching the leaves first, and then raking up what's left. Anything just to kind of save time, essentially. If that doesn't make sense, as you grow and progress, I promise you, you'll understand it, but in your own way. That's okay. Let's see, what else can I tell you? You're going to need a truck. I started off borrowing a family member's truck. I did that for several months, and it was at the end of my 1st season where I finally found a cheap truck. It was really on its last leg, and then I kind of gave it a lot of love and a lot of life. I'll try to put a picture in here if I remember to do so. You're going to need a truck. If you only have a SUV, is it doable? Yes, you could put the mower in the back of the SUV, but a truck is going to be your greatest asset in this lawn care game because you can haul away sticks, brush. You can haul whatever shit that you need to haul. And one of the things, if you're hauling a kind of a bigger load in the back of your bed, those ratchet straps, Okay, your truck bed is here, it's a square. If you take a ratchet strap and extend it over the load in an X pattern and crank it down, it's going to be your best way to haul things, and the most secure. Because when you're out on the road, you don't want to put other people at risk. That's not cool. So making sure that your stuff is secure, whether that be limbs, don't let limbs fall out of your truck. Anyway, kind of rambling. Going door to door, knocking on doors, letting people know your name, handing them a flyer with your services and your number, saying, hey, if you need any help at all, try to target lawn care, but if they need help with staining the deck, power washing, staining their driveway, trimming trees, bushes, if you're able to take on that task, take it on. And again, use those business cards that you get off Vistaprint. I always gave them 3. So always give them 3. Say, hey, if you know some friends or family that might need something done, it's kind of keep it lighthearted. Don't push, I mean, you can, whatever your, I guess, sales tactic would be. If you want to be a little more forward and more aggressive about it. I always kind of kept mine nonchalant. Here's a few business cards. If you know anybody that needs help, feel free to give them my name and number. Because I've had people tell me that. Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to give out your name and number to somebody. So whenever you meet a new customer, if you immediately just kind of take that off the table and say, yep, you're good to go, you'll be just fine. And you'll hopefully start gaining some more customers through word of mouth. Because you want people to try to get you more customers without you going out there and always going door to door, hanging flyers. If you see people out cutting their grass, there's a time where if you see someone that looks like they're struggling with cutting their own grass, and you pull over and introduce yourself to them, and try to say, hey, how your yard looks really good. How long have you lived here? Are you interested in? Not that even is that's not even relevant. The point of that is to create some small conversation, just to make them feel kind of at ease. And then that's when you say, hey, if you're ever interested in having somebody else cut your yard, let me know. I'll be your guy. I think that kind of covers on how to start a lawn care business with little to no money. You need some flyers. Again, if you need equipment, there's a lot of cheap mowers on Marketplace that run, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. Going into this, you want to keep your overhead low. You want to have low overhead. You want to keep your expenses to a minimum. In the beginning, it's all about making as much money as you can for as little as you can. As you grow, you'll have the opportunities to buy nicer equipment, bigger equipment, and in turn, you'll be more efficient. But starting, let's keep it cheap, get that hustle on, and go out there and get some yards. Spring will be here before we know it. So I believe in you guys. If I can do it, anybody can do it. If you have any questions, drop in the comments, let me know, okay? I wish you guys luck. More videos to come, and I hope you have a great day, all right? If I missed something, let me know. I'll touch base. I'll follow up with another video. So just, I think that'll do it, all right? Bye.